That's only what's to come. Let me get dressed up. Maybe I'll go without the hat today. What do you think? Go without the hat today? Oh. Who's here? Hang on. I love that song. More light, please. Lights, camera, action. THEENDU and Vito the Pitbull. Here, let me lower this phone. Start spitting all over everything. Thomas Stiggs. The only reason I'm up here today, Mr. Stiggs. Filling in that 3 o'clock slot. Edwin Jimenez. How are you, sir? How's your day going? I hope it's a blessed one. Yeah, Stiggs, I woke up and I woke up to Ralph Mucci singing. Just a little thing called love. Felt good. So some things die. Just that little thing called love. That was his favorite song. Happy birthday, Dad. He would have been 80 today. It feels like 100 years he's been gone. I lost him at 71. But getting back to that, I got up. I thought about Tommy today. Filled at 3 o'clock. Spend it with my boys and my family. And then I got threatened I'd be put in the trunk if I didn't come on at 3 today. And we all know who that is. It's the boss. But I love her. All right, let me get down here. Enough of all that. Just chilling, my brother from the West Coast. And thank you, just chilling. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Wine Gill, how are you, sir? Thank you for coming in. Beat Kate, Skip, always a pleasure, Fratello. Thank you for coming in. And I got Edwin and I got Tomanucci. Oh. President of the Italian delegation on YouTube. We're going to put Tommy up for a nomination. I think that sounds great. Oh, got a couple, what a coffee chat. Look at the little chat we have, the people that we have in our chat in the morning. I mean, just great. Just great. And again, that's the only reason I came up today. I didn't want to let you guys down. And I wanted to talk because it was kind of a day. It was. So I look forward to coming on here with you guys. And it made my day. And of course, my sunshine upstairs, he abandoned me right now. So I was good. You know what? There was a couple good topics going around. I had a couple I wanted to do, and I'm like, you know what? Who cares about topics and this and that? Who needs topics? We got our friends talking. Then I thought about the wine guild. I do have a couple good stories. I must grace you with, I guess. I was going to talk trust, and I was going to talk a little bit of some union stuff because there is some good stuff with that. Oh, how about the time with my dad? Here's a fast one. There was a job action around the block, about 3 blocks from his house. This was in Buffalo when he lived there, and it was just after an altercation, and there was about 15 of us grouped up, and out of nowhere, my father comes up the street with my mother, and they pull up and they bum rush us. You had to see his face when he seen us all. Blood all over. He didn't even know how to start. And everybody surrounded his car and started talking to him and my mother at one time. It was like Kazi di Bazza going on at one time. He was like, could someone just tell me what happened here? It was so funny. A guy his age, a little older, God rest his soul, Paul. This guy was a complete barroom brawler. Okay. He used to play rugby around the world at like 70. He was one of them guys. He had a flat face. He'd hit his head on the scaffold all the time or whatever. And you had to see him in my father's window telling my father what happened. And he was he was one of the cause. What my father had to go through sometimes with me, I'll tell you. He used to tell my mother, I'm going, I think the mailman beat me to the punch here. I don't know where this guy come from. Mantu! There's a name I love to say. How are you, Paisan? Glad you came in today. We're talking a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, it was a good ride yesterday, Skipper. Are you kidding? And when I say obnoxious things, THEENDU just is trying to laugh. I always want you to be safe, especially driving in New York. I just thought I'd get the party started. I told him to put the pedal to the metal yesterday. I'm like, oh no, don't put the pedal to the metal. These catchphrases I come up with sometimes they're not good. You guys with all the champagne, these are getting me thirsty. What are we popping? Oh, Edwin, sir. THEENDU's already married. I've been married 36 years, Paisan. when you asked me if you said I was getting married in December. I don't know if you thought it was someone else or me. Oh, I don't even know if I could tell her that one. She might be. You're getting married? What are you getting married to someone on YouTube? Okay. She might have to pull out a full investigation on me. Uh, she already knows about all the ladies around THEENDU here and everything. She got tabs on. She's got 4 of them looking out for me, Edwin. And I'm an old man, so I'm done. I'm done like a Denardo over here. But there was some good stuff the other day. Gianni Catalano goes, THEENDU, I thought I could see his face. THEENDU, I thought you were married. Oh, that was good. And you've been married for 45 years. In nome de Padre, I'd give you the blessing right there. It'll be 37 for me. I hope I make 45. Are you kidding me? That's messed up. Dad passed away 2 weeks before his 50th wedding anniversary. Crazy stuff right there. Oh, are you kidding me? That's all good. If that was humor, I love it. I love it. That's good stuff. That's the humor I like. You know, like the wife saying she's going to put us all in a rubber room. You know, she's already got a list going. I think she scared me when she said that. The rubber room with the straight coats on. 38 and a half years. Fly me. That's an accomplishment too. I love it. Look at this. We're all married men over 30, 35 years in here. I love it. Why are you late to the party? You could be put in the trunk for that, late to the party. Hi, TT. Edwin, I know all of yous, please. Uh, Edwin, I just told TT a story. I almost drove out to Jersey. I thought my family was out in Jersey one day. She started putting up pictures on her site. Check them out. I got lost for a second. Oh, Tommy, everybody's always respectful in your chat. And let you know, don't get me going today with these wrenches and the bopping and you know what? The guy gives me a wrench. I started hitting people on the head with it, and that day I was like this. Oh my Lord! And there he is. Let's put him up too. Gianni Catalano, if you don't put more videos up, I'm gonna come and visit you down there. How many times could I watch that video? Are the views going up? I must have watched that video 100 times. I got to check your views on that video. I love that video, Gianni. My grandfather played the accordion. Oh, you guys make me cramp right up. You stress me. Not stress me. I just talk. The things that we all have in common sometimes knock me for a loop. I told you, me and Johnny are probably related. Well, that night in your chat, Tommy, when the porn started coming, me and TT were like two snipers at Fallujah. Okay. Ching, ching, ching. I never seen that come in before. And wait, what about the YouTube police? The strike force or something. Well, good. Come and get us all. Come and get us all for drinking too much coffee and smoking too many cigarettes, some of us. Get us for drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes in our crew. Gerard, I got to get back on your videos too. I, if I wish I had the time to look at everybody's pages and videos all the time, I always get the pop ups. And then you're like, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. Crazy. What do you think, Stiggs? How are we going to keep these shows to a half hour? I talk. Once I start talking, you can't shut me off. What am I going to do? I guess THEENDU's that talker. If, you know what? If you guys ever would have said I'd be talking in front of a computer screen like this to a bunch of people on the side of me or in front of me, I would have committed you guys all. Gina, thank you, honey, for coming in and paying our respects. Thank you. If you're busy, understandable. What time you say? You gotta listen to it. Just listen to it and get the whatever the hours. Give me another thing to think about you. I can't think of it. I noticed we lost some subscribers. Okay. What's wrong with these people? I know what's wrong with them. Thank you, TT. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna put that up today. Mr. Toro, how are you, sir? Thank you for coming in today. I appreciate that. Oh, it's so funny. Everywhere we go, here comes the coffee crew. I got to get a rhyme up. Everywhere, every chat room we go, hey, here comes Tommy's. Here comes Tommy's hyenas. Oh, there's only one hyena in the crew. Here comes Tommy's coffee crew. And I love when they say that in the chat. It's like we overrun the chat. Okay. I love that. Wait, we got, thank you, Bella. Thank you, Dolly. And thank you. I don't know. You just come in. I can't even think straight today. Thank you for coming in and joining us. I appreciate that. Yeah, everywhere we go, we overrun in the chats. I love it. Wait till we start organizing our community more and more and more. And getting more and more people in too. So what? We're out in left field right now. Listen, we're in a world. We're around the world. We're, we're probably this much in a circle of a YouTube world. Okay. And then there's us. Okay. Right here, sitting here. I don't know. Like Tommy says all the time too. I'm happy. What do I got? 13 people. I'm happy with. Are you kidding me? I'm happy with just the coffee crew. I mean, are you kidding? It's all good. Fly me to the moon. Go right ahead, Bubba. It's all good. You better go help the wife. You'll get bopped in the head. I know I would. Oh, Tommy, what a show you had going. If I wasn't so lanjata, I would have picked up and went live right after your show today. Everybody was having a great time. That's why I think you should stay on. I know you. I know you're busy. Stay on a little longer. You know what? Everybody, the coffee's kicking in. Are you kidding me? I got an extra large. I got half that down, and you're. All right, I'm signing off today. Where the fungo is he going? I'm ready to rock and roll here. I almost lit a cigar this morning. We had the day off. It was so nice. Hey, THEENDU, you don't mind taking the day off, dude? No. Okay, goodbye. I got a life to do today. It wasn't. Why? What's the matter? Something happened? The weather? Okay, we're not going to get the. It was. Okay, goodbye. I better retire fast. It's coming. I could taste it. Wow. the other day. Put the bulkhead in. The foreman can't. When you say put the bulkhead in, he wants to kill somebody. Okay, because that means concrete's over. When I said that the other day, put the bulkhead in. Let's go. Oh, he wanted to kill me. Don't say it. You know what? Don't say it so fast. Okay. I'm the only guy that could say it like that too. So, oh, Titi, I'll tell you. And then I know he's here. You know, my baby, and I got. What are these crazy? I got to get home. Let me. Where is that? Skip. I think you know how to drop the link better than me. How pathetic is that? Here, let me try to do this again. You know what? Someone keeps. Yeah, he's already rat. Look at this. You know what? I must be pressing the buttons wrong. No, I did it wrong again. You know what? Maybe I'm not holding it down long enough. I hate myself. I put the link in the beginning of the show. I don't even know if it stays there. Here, let me try this. I almost deleted my whole show. Let me just check this out. No, 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 no. Okay. What makes me think? Okay, now copy the clipboard. No, that's not happening, THEENDU. Come to the THEENDU and Vito show and try it and watch him try to drop a link. This bastard. Don't feel bad, THEENDU. Not many people could do this. I give up. I give up. Let me see this. What's this button say? Look at put user in timeout, block user. That's me. I should block myself. See, I don't have a paste button to the left. All right, people. This is the last try. Might not even get StreamYard. I don't even know why I have StreamYard. I can't even use it. I give. Sorry. Sorry, Skipper. It's when it happens when you have an illiterate trying to drop a link. Oh, Lord. All right, let me get back to the talking. Just chilling's laughing his ass off. I'll tell you, I'm so aggravated. Just chilling. I've been doing this for 2 months, and I still can't drop the link. I could drop it when I don't know, when I'm a moron and when I you know, I don't know. Little sister, what's up? What's going down? THEENDU can't drop the link. I think I'm going brain dead. Carlos Muniz, how are you? What's up, Carnell? Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm doing. That's it. Let me try this now. All right. Press the CT fucking L and then what? C or V? Lost track of everything. Lost track of fucking everything here. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous. THEENDU show, huh? Uh, wow, what a disaster this turned out. Now the computer's messing up. Okay, I pop up the invite box. Do I click on the copy and link? Let's go. Let's do a kindergarten session here. I'll talk to you, Edwin. I'm just going to close down the show soon. It's the worst show I've had. I don't even know why I'm trying this shit. Look at this. I fucking hate myself. I'm done. I'm not doing StreamYard no more. I'm not doing none of that. I'm done. I'm done. He's done. I don't know how I even fucking did that. I don't even know how I did that. Now I'm aggravated. I don't even want to talk. Let me put some music on. Who's got a cigarette? Oh. Welcome, cuz. Thanks. I haven't said a word in 15 minutes, so I don't know. I'm so disgusted. I don't even know where I was. There, let's put TT up there. Christopher, I guess you're dead right there, buddy. I think it's in there. I dropped the link. I don't know. I don't even know if it's working. Look at now I'm freezing up. I dropped the link. I don't know if it works. I don't know. Rat Trap City, my Goombot. Thanks for coming in today. Okay, if you click the button that says copy to clipboard, it will copy automatically. Then you could either forget about it. Forget about it. I know. You know what? You know what? THEENDU's a perfectionist, and something this easy, you don't know how this annoys me. I'm trying so hard not to shut this down and just disappear right now. I don't even have nothing to say. This is embarrassing. Drop a link, Gianni. Drop the fucking link here. I can't even do that. I don't know. I don't know. I did it 3 times earlier. I just can't do it. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be titled "Watch THEENDU Have a Meltdown." That's what this show is going to be. I'll tell you, I know, Gianni. I would have felt better breaking this thing just now. I know. The link's on here. I'm not even worried about it. You know what? Just say, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Someone found the link. Hang on. Let me get rid of this massive headache. What is? I can't even see. What is it, mommy? Oh, hang on. Oh, my boy. I don't even know. I can't even see. BK, what are you doing, buddy?
How's it going, THEENDU?
I,
I haven't. I've been in and out of the show. I saw you came on. I said hello, and I've been in and out. So I know you're having trouble with the link. And then I know I couldn't get in there to kind of let you know because I was finishing up an appointment with
oh,
someone. And then actually, I think you copied and pasted a whole bunch of the links. So I just did my own investigative work and just copied out and
got it.
and figured out how to get in here.
Woo! I'll tell you. It shut me right down. Talk about hitting a wall, BK. And
Well,
I don't want to forget to tell you this one. This is just how my luck's going lately, BK. 4 days ago, my daughter's birthday came in.
get out
I
of
didn't-
here.
yeah, 317. I didn't bet it that day. 2 nights ago, I didn't bet my mother-in-law's birthday. God rest her soul. 329, and it came out.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
you want to
That's
take a couple
unbelievable.
You want to take a couple friggin' numbers off. You'll bet the numbers you think instead of betting what you usually bet. But that's
No,
the luck
well,
I'm having.
what the crazy thing about that is 317 is one of my numbers too.
See, look at this. Look at this.
317 and 927 are two of my numbers for sure. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
unbelievable, unbelievable. I wasn't mad. I was just so aggravated. I'm like, you got to
Right.
be kidding me.
You get that sick feeling in your stomach.
Especially at 5:30 in the morning when you got to start your day and it's already there.
Yeah. No, that's
The
unbelievable. It's
oxygen,
crazy.
the oxygen starts even before you get out of the house and have your coffee. Oh, what
Well, I want just sorry not to cut you off. Just hello to everyone in the chat. Sorry, because I
yes.
know some people were saying hello to me, and I was in and out.
Say hello.
I
Go
was,
ahead. Say hello. Do
but
your thing. Do
hello to
your thing.
everyone in there. Everyone, I can't see it on the screen now. I'll pop
Okay.
open my
Okay.
iPad in a second. But everyone that's in there, hello, 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 hello.
There you go,
See
buddy.
if I can.
I think Stiggs just said you're dropping links to other channels. I probably drop one to a porn site. Okay. They'll be taking my channel down later. Do you know what you no. I should have went. But first, coffee today. Oh,
There you go. You got your Tim Hortons.
yes. I was doing so good before they dropped the link. There we go. Let me put that up. Where is she here? I'm so lost in the chat. Big Lou, what do you
TT.
do?
Oh, what to do with Big Loot?
Yep.
And TT,
Yep. TT Rad.
Gianni,
TJ, how are you?
Stu, Montauk,
Who
what's
else?
up? Mr.
Yep.
Stiggs, how you doing? Christopher Toro. NB, I think she was in here also.
Yes, and B
How you
dropped in
doing?
Rat Trap City. Rat Trap City's
Oh,
giving.
Rat Trap City.
I
That's
can
awesome.
imagine Rat Trap over there laughing. Right? I told this guy how to do this a million times. Thank you, Rat Trap, for at least keeping the patience to help me. And Stiggs, thanks for dropping some advice in here. What do you got going on today?
So I had a few appointments this morning. I just finished up that one recently. It was actually my last appointment was not too far from my parents' place. So after that appointment, which it went pretty good. I'd stop by there for a second just to say hello, and then that's why I was kind of in and out, in and out, in and out of the chat. But now I'm heading back to Howard Beach. So taking the route, through Canarsie, through Canarsie into Howard, from Brooklyn into Howard Beach. I think it's the same
Oh,
exact, actually the same route. I think we've done already once.
gotcha. And Gianni, I'll answer that question you asked me in a second because 4 or 5 more people have been nagging me. Yes, the hat I have on, yes, it's an 81. And okay, it's a great story. And I'm gonna cut you in on the story because I wear it every friggin' day, and not every day. I wear it for my lives. This was given to THEENDU by Randy Couture, the UFC champion. I was at one of his fights, and he rides with them gentlemen. And I was so excited to meet him that he gave me this hat, and he also signed it. Right?
What are we doing here?
See it?
Come on, come
There you
on,
go,
let's
Gianni.
go. Oh,
So I look. Let me put it on. Right, you've got me. It's more of a like a what do I want to say? Nostalgia to theme. Don't get. Listen, it's not all about all that. Okay, this was like a prized possession for me from a professional athlete. Okay, and that's THEENDU. Sorry. So I love this hat, and I wear it all the time for my lives. And then I'll tell you the story of the fight and the party afterward one night. That's for another show, though. You like Randy Couture, BK?
oh, who is Randy Couture?
Oh, my Lord, you young bucks. I can't take you. He was one of the first UFC heavy champions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
Randy,
that
the natural couture.
quite honestly, that's a sport I just recently kind of started paying attention to. Yeah, no,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, no, I wasn't really big into it. Wasn't big into like boxing or MMA or anything like that. But
All right, buddy.
yeah,
Okay. He was one of the first animals of that sport, and he rode
gotcha.
a bike. He does all that stuff. So
How
you
long
know,
ago are we talking?
I this is 2004. You were you
Okay.
were you might have been a youngster.
I was just turning into an adult, put it that way.
Okay. I can't add or subtract right now. I know you're young.
Yeah,
Oh
oh
yeah.
04, yeah, that was right. I was graduating high school basically.
Okay. Yeah. 2003, 2004. I got to check the ticket stub. I've got the ticket stub still. So let me see. Teresa Murphy.
Oh,
How are
Teresa
you,
Murphy. Hello,
Bumaje?
hello.
How you
Yankees for
doing?
life too. I saw come in.
Did he? Yankees
Yep.
for life. Let me check. Okay, good. I go back to these sometimes and I miss people. I get so mad, BK.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. Where I've been trying to kind of pull over and go scroll through the chat again because I know I'm missing comments. I know, there's definitely stuff that I'm not seeing. So I
Right,
feel your
right.
pain on that one.
Oh, hey, Rat Trap. By the way, everybody, check out my new mask I got. I wore it at the beginning of the show. That's it. I got 2 masks now. I'm ready for the next show, Rat Trap, and it's a good one. The 57-year-old man child that's creating over here. Hey, BK, if you can't bring this kind of stuff to this, I mean, it's called entertainment and fun.
That's right.
I,
It's a crazy form of entertainment. It's 24/7. It's very cool.
Yeah, 24/7. I mean, as long as I got this in my hand to videotape things, and as long as you stay young at heart and mind, you'll have a good time here. That's what I'm noticing.
These poor kids started school already over here. Oh,
They started over here too. You got to see the school
wow.
buses.
Well, the city schools haven't yet, and like city public schools, there are like my daughter and all that after Labor Day, always after Labor Day. But it looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and maybe this high something, yeah, some sort of classes have started already here at South Shore High School, but not regular session. It definitely hasn't started yet.
Right, right, right. Yeah, they started everywhere around here, so it's nice because we leave work a little early and we beat the school buses.
School traffic is the worst rush hour traffic.
Yes, yes.
Ugh. Yeah, we'll be experiencing some of that live with Skip this year for sure.
I tell you, better you than me, but Paisan, you got the patience for that now.
Yeah, like even this ride right now, I mean, I should be getting on the Belt Parkway, but there's traffic on the Belt Parkway right now, of course.
Right.
So it's like it's one of those things where this ride I know for a fact because from where my parents are to where I currently live is should be 17 minutes door to door, and it's just not. It never. It's crazy. So something like this, like I got to take the streets, there's traffic, like it's 3:30 in the afternoon. This
Right.
shouldn't happen until rush hour, right? But no, it's all day.
I'll tell you. You know the other city that I found so close to New York driving when I did do a lot of driving was Toronto.
So I've never been to Canada, but I know that my friend up from Vermont, he always says that like Montreal reminds him of the boroughs, like a cleaner version of the boroughs when he was there. So I don't know if similar like Toronto, Montreal, but I could see that. Like I feel like they're bigger cities than we in the States think they are, so to speak.
Yes, yes. Well, they drive just like the New Yorkers in Toronto.
That's I believe it, and but it's something that I wouldn't think. You would just think Canadians are way more laid back, so you wouldn't think that they do. But I do believe it after hearing what my buddy has told me about visiting. Montreal for him.
Right,
He thought it was just like the boroughs. To him, it was just like
right,
being in Brooklyn, Queens, like that.
right, right. Hey, Carlos, I thought I'd never wear this hat. I just I busted it out about what I've been how long I've been doing lives about 3 4 months ago. I saved this hat in a box all those years because I didn't want to ruin it and all that, the autograph. And then I said to myself, that hat's so cool. I'm going to start sporting it, just sporting it in the house for my lives. I don't want nobody to get the wrong ideas. That's all. But, and even if they did, who cares? Mind your own business, everybody. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you. Oh, yeah, TT. Well, Austria, 2 days a week on the traffic maniac drivers. Oh, I could imagine there.
Those are all the Greeks up there. That's where All in the Family was supposed to be set in Astoria, Queens.
Oh, really? That's right. Okay, all in the family. All in the family.
See, I have an old soul.
Yeah, you do. I was going to say, where'd you pull that one out from? They couldn't put one episode on TV nowadays of All in the Family. Okay,
No,
they couldn't
no.
put one friggin' episode on.
Yeah, no. For I know that like when they're showing the beginning, they show the house. That actual house that they're showing is in Middle Village. Because anyone that knows the area will like she'll know like that house that they show is a Middle Village house. I think it's on Cooper Avenue. But in the
Oh,
storyline, they're supposed to be in Astoria and like Steinway Avenue when they're showing like they're walking with the groceries and underneath the elevated train. That's Steinway and Astoria, so that's where like they're supposed to be. But it was always as long as I remember, it then became a very heavily Greek neighborhood. A lot of Greeks in
Oh,
Astoria.
okay, okay. Wow, good to know. I know it is clear skies and beautiful there.
We've had great weather this summer and great skies, great sunsets.
Yep,
It really has been a great summer.
it has. I mean, I got the best looking lawn on the street right now.
See, I don't
Oh,
have 1 ounce of grass on my property.
man,
So
that's THEENDU style of property right there.
not
The
1 ounce, just
concrete
weeds.
jungle. Concrete
That's
jungle,
right.
baby.
That's correct.
Oh,
Not one
I'll
ounce, and
tell you.
it's not an apartment building. It's a house. It's a house with no grass, zero grass.
Unbelievable, and it's a house.
Yeah. Yep.
How about that suggestion yesterday? We got to get it to Sparks.
I've never been there. I know where it is. I know where it's at. We have a ton of great steakhouses over here in the
Yeah.
city.
Well, that's the most famous one too. So,
Yep. Yep. Peter Luger. I've never been to Peter Luger.
how you know what? There's another one out in Manhattan, a steakhouse. I can't remember the name. They used to play the advertisement all the time on TV.
Morton's, Morton's maybe, or there's Ruth's Chris. Um,
Was it
I know
Ruth's
the place on
Chris?
Long Island everyone goes to is Rothman's. This is supposed to be really something like that.
Rothman's I've heard of before there. Okay. There's a
As
couple of the food shows from New York that always
right, I know there's those few, and it's funny too because right leading up to about 3 years ago, won't say it, but a bunch of people I know started to do like a little tour of all those places, and they just started doing that when they all closed. And I was like, oh, this is cool because there were places that I like steakhouses that I hadn't tried. And I'm like, oh, they're definitely gonna wind up hitting like Peter Luger's or a few others, and it didn't happen. Now, hopefully, I'll start up again, and then we can try to get to them because
right,
everything's
right,
good to go now, open to go now. So.
right. Yeah, that okay. Then it must have been that Peter Luger's on the commercial. It had to be.
Well, yeah, Peter Luger's has got its main location is by the Williamsburg Bridge in Brooklyn, which that neighborhood has changed over and over again so many times since that place has been there. It's amazing. It started, it's been like a place where you would put a steakhouse, then it got completely hood, and then now it's like all hipsters. It's unbelievable, right there by the
Wow,
bridge. Yeah.
amazing, amazing. We need a good steakhouse out this way again. We have a couple. I mean,
Let me take a look at this chat.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I had a question. He had a question.
Yeah, Johnny, I heard everyone been complaining about their lawns over here because we haven't had much rain
Yeah.
at all. But for me, it keeps the weeds from sprouting up. So
See, Toronto was so nice because I used to go see every Yankee game there in Toronto. It
that
was
do they still have the hotel in the stadium in center field there?
yes, I
Right.
think so. I think so, BK. I haven't been there in so long. I think they do still have it. BK, check this out. In the days, the 80s, 90s, the 2000s, when the Yankees used to go to Toronto,
Hmm.
I'd go up there all the time.
Wow.
And this is the best part. Where else can you go around this country to a New York Yankee game for $75, $100?
Uh,
That's what I used to pay to get in.
wow. Well,
You could always get tickets cheap, and the American money was so much more than the Canadian money at that time.
right.
So when you handed them $100 bill, it was worth 175.
Yep.
$200.
It, I
So
wonder if it's I wonder if it's still the case, just because I know like the Toronto Blue Jays, like that they're no slouch of an organization anymore. Like they're a really
right,
good team. So I wonder now if that's the case. But you're right. Even if you try to go to a game in Baltimore or the middle of Kansas City in the middle of August on a Tuesday, if they're playing the Yankees, their prices are going to be jacked up a bit. Always.
yeah. And the best part, even when they did have a good ball club, Toronto, you could still get these tickets.
Wow. Wow.
If you got them early enough, BK, you could get them. It was like it was the strangest thing. I would just drive right up to Toronto, you know, scalper, this, that, ticket office didn't have something. Here. And you'd be sitting at a New York Yankee game.
Wow.
But
Wow.
it was so much fun. We made the news a couple times and everything. I got it on VHS. I have to find it because we taped it, off our channel, our news channel. So,
Do you
yep.
guys get Canadian news up there or no?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. We get all that. I mean, they're right where I'm from. They're like right around the block. You know, I got I got the Peace Bridge, and we have the Rainbow Bridge. We could go over either bridge and be right in Canada. In
It's
Canada,
amazing.
Port Erie or Niagara Falls, Canada.
Right, right, right. Yeah, no, like I told you, I've never been up there. I've never seen the falls. I've never
I
been up.
can't.
I've been up to Plattsburgh, which is, directly north of New York City. Like if you took Route 87 north of Albany, straight up to the border. So I've been there and then across to Vermont, but never west of there.
Huh? I know where Plattsburgh is. Okay.
Yeah, actually, it's funny because Plattsburgh is, if you saw the article in the Post, it came out that there was a state trooper dating Cuomo's daughter. And in the front of the Post, they're like, oh, they sent them to Siberia. And meanwhile, they sent him to the post in Plattsburgh, New York. So I took a screenshot and I actually sent it to my friend that I know up in Vermont. And I'm like, oh, look at how New York is in Plattsburgh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. It's the same thing in the winter. It's the
Oh,
same thing in the winter.
brutal, brutal up there. But you know
It
what?
is.
I say it all the time. Like my friend and his family, their life and lifestyle is just built for it though. It's a whole different ball game. Like they're not going walking around the corner, they're not going to the store, they're not walking down the block. Like they have a big two-car garage that whenever they're about to leave their house, they walk into their heated garage, into their heated car, leave, go wherever they have to go. It's like a little different. Everything's got a parking lot right there. You just walk, okay, you park, you walk right into the store or whatever you got to do. So it's
Yep.
just, it's different. It's different. It's cold as all hell, but like they live a different. Like we don't have big two-car garages with heat in them in the whole 9 yards. When it's cold, we gotta go walk outside, go walk into the car, warm up the car. Well, meanwhile, they're not doing that. They're pulling right into their garage and walking right into their house. Like it's set up for that, pretty much. I don't
Right.
know.
Right. That's a good setup. Hey, D Ratty, how are you? Glad that you could stop in. D Ratty said hello,
Uh,
THEENDU, hello, Skip.
hey, what's up, Seth? How you doing? Good to see you, bud.
Oh, TT, that is so much true. That your 77 Yankees were my pride and joy. They gave me my bragging rights, the 1977 Yankees. I'll tell you that much. What bragging rights I had, they just kept winning after that until the 80s.
I can't say I remember them.
No, that's a little bit before your time.
In all
What the
honesty, the first year I remember is '96, which makes me one of those typical very spoiled Yankee fans.
Yep. I could still name the whole lineup. I did it on a show with MRE one day. I named the whole starting lineup for the 77 Yankees.
Wow, wow.
That's all it's embedded in this head of mine. Well, that was my favorite team too of all time. You can't forget that, I guess. especially when you're a sports nut.
Right, right. Yeah,
You know,
I could probably remember most of like the '96 Yankees. That's for sure.
right? You know what I
Not as
mean? And
long ago back, but yeah, no, for sure.
right, right. I mean,
Well, it's what's funny about that is actually so many people that I associate with or my friends or whatever. I've got so many people love Don Mattingly, right?
oh,
I, me personally, my favorite Yankee, my player of all time. I was a first baseman. I'm a
uh-huh,
half a Cuban. I have number 24 around my neck. My favorite baseball player of all time is
uh-huh.
Mr. Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez, of course.
To
Oh my.
me, Don Mattingly doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Not a bad way.
Well, you got to remember, you come. You, I mean, you cheer for what you come up with too.
Right. I mean, I loved Tino Martinez. I loved the dude. Like he was me. I wanted to be him. Like that was so. Like I have all the respect in the world automatically, but it's so funny because so many Yankee fans I talk to, it's like, oh yeah, I love Tino, and it's like, oh no, well I love Mattingly, and I'm like, oh yeah, I never watched him play. You know, like I heard he was good. I heard Mattingly was good. I heard a lot of people love him, but to me, he didn't really exist. I never saw him play. This guy looks so familiar.
Wow. Who, that guy?
Yeah, that guy he looks super familiar. Sorry, yeah, I don't know. I think he might coach one of the teams that my nephew plays against. To be honest
We're
with you.
all looking. We're all looking at
Yeah.
him in the street.
Yeah.
Hey, he does look familiar. That guy.
Yeah. No, not like a famous guy. Not like that.
Oh, that's a good one. It was the same thing with me with Derek Jeter. It
Uh
wasn't
huh.
more. It wasn't like more of a. How do I want to say it? You know, as I was getting older, he was like more of a kid that I idolized. I didn't idolize. I adored. You know,
Right.
I'd pull in every which way for Derek Jeter. You know, my father, that was his hero. You know, my father's hero was Mickey Mantle, and then it was Derek Jeter. You know, my father was the first one in New York State to get the Derek Jeter license plate.
Oh wow,
I still have it, BK.
that's very cool.
In 1995, he told me, he goes, I'm getting Derek Jeter on my license plate, THEENDU, because he's going to be the best ever. I said, really, Dad? He got DJK. Okay, he had Derek and then DJKTR on this license plate his whole career. Well, till my
Very
father
cool.
passed in 2014, but yup. I mean, what am I talking about? Jeter retired in what?
Uh,
2014. No.
for oh, so I was in the hospital waiting for my daughter to be born when he had his last hit in Yankee Stadium. That would have been 14. Yep, 14.
I'm right. Yep. Right after I lost my
Yep,
dad that year. Yep. He
yep.
retired that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I saved that license plate and that was it. But he was the first guy to get it. And that was it. No wonder I never seen Derek Jeter license plate because my father had the copyright to it.
That's amazing. I what's crazy is I had a license plate at one point that I gave up, and I wish I never gave it up. I had
Yeah.
I had Brooklyn 718 as a license plate,
Oh my
and I gave it
God.
up.
How'd you
Yeah,
give that up?
yeah. I don't know. I just you know what it was. I
Huh?
honestly I didn't love I well before I didn't love being identifiable. To be honest with you, I it was weird. I don't know. It was I didn't like having it. It was just a but better yet. I know you love transitions between counties and boroughs. So right
Yeah.
now we're gonna go from East New York, like right here where there's no yellow line in the road, is East New
Okay.
York, Brooklyn. When we cross over right here and get to this yellow line right here, we're crossing over into Queens. So right now we're in Queens, Lindenwood, Queens. We went from Brooklyn, Kings County, Brooklyn, East New York into Queens, Queens County, Lindenwood.
I wish you could hear me when I want to put it on full screen, but nobody could hear me then, I don't think.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, it worked that first time. The first time
It,
it did, and then when you
I don't
tried it
know.
last time, it didn't really work.
Let me see something here.
Yeah, try it once more.
Oh, wait.
I do not hear you. I don't hear you.
Son of a gun.
Yeah,
How did
no,
we
that's
do
weird.
that
I
the
don't know.
first
It
time?
was you're not removing yourself, are you? Because you don't
No,
have
I
to
just
remove
removed my.
yourself.
Okay, let me try this.
Try. Just click on the screen and see if it gives you an option for a layout.
Oh, it only says remove on the screen.
Hmm.
Hang
I
on,
don't
let me
think
see
I'd be able
something.
to.
Edit, no, not edit audio. This
Should be something to change the layout where
solo
you wouldn't.
layout. Let me see something here.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah, do
me.
that. But do
Now
that.
let's.
But now, see, am I okay?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you.
I did it.
You did it. This is it.
You know what I didn't do? I did what you did. I didn't remove myself. I kept myself clear in the box down below.
Yes, yeah. Like, don't remove yourself from the stream. Keep yourself in the stream, but just change the layout.
Correct.
Right. Good. Awesome. Good. I could hear you.
Good, good.
Good,
Now we
good,
could
good
see
stuff.
everything. I'm gonna
Well, but
I'm
then we
gonna
can't.
take a leak. Hey, go ahead, talk. I'm gonna take a leak real fast.
Okay, yeah, no, go ahead. I was gonna say then we can't see you. I don't know. Some people might be upset about that, but I don't know. But go ahead, THEENDU. I'll tell the folks we're in Lindenwood, Queens. We're in this little funky neighborhood that's just north of Howard Beach, Queens. Just crossed over from East New York. So this is that little sneaky way where you get into Howard Beach without having to go to Cross Bay Boulevard. Crossing underneath the Belt Parkway here at 84th Street. And then when we pop out, when we make this left and pop out, we pop out in Howard Beach. And we got this big, ugly looking bus in front of me, just like when I had my last stream going. It's European style looking bus here. Hey, BK, what's up, buddy?
Okay.
Shaolin. We got to do that lunch, Shaolin. You a lunch? I owe Vinny Bracco a lunch. I owe a few lunches out.
What's up, BK Shalon? How are you, Paisan?
Any special requests from Howard Beach?
Come on, people, give out
Anyone
some
in the chat?
requests.
Anyone wants to see anything specific? Let me know. Because otherwise, I'm gonna go home and eat.
Yeah, there you
Because of
go.
course, I starve myself. I don't know why I do it all the time. It's crazy. It's annoying. But of course, another day where I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna keep moving.
You're
And then all
talking
of a
to
sudden,
your Goomba that starves himself too.
it's nuts. Like I'm sure, it, I think people do it on purpose, like with that intermittent fasting thing. Because someone
Yeah,
told me that they're like, you realize like you're fasting, like you'll never gain weight. Because I want to gain weight, like I want to, and they realize like they're like, what you're doing is actually like a fasting regimen. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't do it on purpose. I once I go, I don't want to stop, and I realize like the half the day has gone by and I haven't even eaten. It's
right,
amazing.
right.
But in the same sense, it's true where like I don't gain weight. Like I could eat like a pig, but then it's like almost like my body. I The technical reason behind it, I think, is that once you fast, your body starts to burn off that fat to keep yourself alive, pretty much. So every
It's
day, my body is like, all right, you're not gonna eat, you jackass. Then I guess we'll use some of this fat over here to feed your stupid ass,
right, right.
and that's what we do.
I work through lunch. I don't even want to eat lunch when I do have lunch. I wait for dinner. Dinner is like my meal of meals.
Me too, and like mentally in my head, I'm like, ooh, but if I like right now, I know I got these delicious from Stu Leonard's. I got these delicious chocolate covered almonds in my fridge right now, right? So I
Oh,
want to go home right now and I just want to just dig into these chocolate covered almonds, right? Which I probably can because I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm a grown man. I haven't eaten anything all day, right? I could probably eat that whole thing of almonds and still have dinner tonight. like, oh, I don't really want to waste my appetite for dinner, right? So like, you don't really want to eat all that chocolate because your mother brain that in, put that into your brain. So same way. So I have chocolate. I'll do something else. Before I know it, 3 hours has passed by and I do nothing.
Well, let me see if I click myself back on right. I don't want to remove.
Uh,
Add. Now I can't add myself. Oh, there I go.
CT rash. That's
If I
funny.
if I couldn't add myself to the screen, I would have beat this computer up just now. BK Shalon, thank you very much. That's well appreciated, brother. Thank you very much. The well wishes, thank you. Oh,
That's true,
TT
TT.
said
Right?
I'm a
Like I
grown
feel like
man.
I'm. Yeah. I still feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like I feel like I can't have those until after dinner. Like anytime I go and I grab those before dinner, I just feel like I'm doing wrong. Meanwhile, all I want to do is just gain. Like I want to gain weight. I just want to throw fat on me. So I should just eat everything in front of my face. It's so funny. And then people are like, "Oh, well, why do you care? You're skinny anyway." I'm like, "I know. I'm not on a friggin' diet, you idiot."
I eat before bed. I eat all night after
Me
dinner.
too. Me
Ice
too.
cream,
I'm
soda.
I'm finding myself. I'm trying to stay awake so that I'm not passing out right after I sleep. Like that's the problem.
You got to see the milkshakes I drink too sometimes before bed. Cereal.
Oh. Oh.
I'm like a kid before bed, but it's all mental, like you said, to try to put some weight on.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, for real. Like that's how I feel. Like I want to put some weight on. I actually, it's unbelievable. Well, I'll show you Russo's on the bay. How about that? That's what you
Come
guys are
on, let's
getting.
see
You're
Russo's.
getting a little Russo's on the bay on the left here.
Hey,
Let me give you.
TT, just so you know, TT, THEENDU drinks the Ensures every day. That I put that in my diet years ago. I drink one, maybe two every day. I love it for a replacement meal, and it gives me some energy during, before lunch. But yep, I do. I do. You got to see the guys on the job when I whip that out. Really? And sure, don't worry about what I'm drinking. And then they're like, yo, what keeps that guy going? Those Ensures he drinks every day? Those are expensive. Well, of course they are. They're like anything else.
Anything else healthy?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever try an Ensure, PK Skip?
I haven't. My girlfriend has them a lot. I actually haven't tried one though. No,
Oh,
I'd
dude,
probably like it.
I mean, it's a for a fast fix, especially driving too. Oh, you wouldn't be.
That's
And
not a
you got
bad idea. I usually keep the trail mix in the car for like a
no. I'll tell
emergency.
you what.
Feel like you're gonna pass out.
Yep, yep, yep. That's why I do the Ensure. Try the Ensure. See how much better you feel too.
It's not a bad
It's just
idea actually.
it's just a thought. Try a 6 pack. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
the
for
six
sure.
pack lasts you a week. If you do two a day, it might. I buy it by the case at BJ, so it's nice. Did we pass the place? I'm talking and talking.
Oh yeah, I'm going. I drove past Howard Beach. I'm just driving.
Okay, I see. We're on a bridge now. I'm like, Tindu, shut up. Now, are you far away from home from there? Well, you don't have to answer that.
I'm actually what I was gonna say to you. I want to see if I could actually keep service here. But
Oh,
what did you
okay.
say at the end, dude?
No, I was like, are you far from home or are you close now?
I'm close. Yeah, I'm close. I'm down in like basically this is like near going towards the beach. Oh, what smoke coming by JFK over there.
Well, let
That's
me see.
interesting. I can get over in that lane, or I gotta hold on. Can I get in
You
that
want me
left
to go?
lane? Shit, then no one's gonna let me know. No, let me. I don't know what that is over there. That's interesting. Let me go in this way, and I'll just spin around. I've been in here. I don't know if you guys have seen. I've done set from here. You could kind of see the skyline here.
Here,
This
hang
is
on.
at the base of Howard area.
Oh, son of a gun. Let me get my fat head out of here.
Hopefully, I have service. Might be choppy over here. I don't hear you, THEENDU. I don't know if it's just the service or not.
It might be the service, yeah. Let me see.
JFK Airport straight across. That was weird. Whatever was going on there. It looks like it's out now. See on the right. I pointed out. You can see JFK as clear as day there. Let me see. Let me just wrap around here. Anyone from the area knows this is basically the parking area off Cross Bay Boulevard. You got Broad Channel just to the south of us, then Rockaway Beach, and then is uh, right in front of us is JFK right there. Oh, the end, dude. My service, Tommy Stiggs. We are south of Howard Beach, looking at JFK Airport. We're in south of Howard Beach, Queens, on
All
the
right.
Cross Bay Boulevard parking area, and then
I'm leaving.
see, that's the tower for JFK Airport, but this was a big plume of smoke that's now kind of dissipating. You see this plane taking off. Where is this plane? Just took off from JFK. Where is he? On the screen. Up there he is. See him? Right there. That's going to come up right over our heads. And you can see actually the subway passing by. Right there is the subway. That's the A train right there. Going from your screen right to screen left. Hopefully you can see it. Basically looking out into Jamaica Bay. It's there's sand down there, Stig, but we're not at the beach yet. We're kind of almost like you didn't go over into Lavalette yet. You know what I mean? You're in that kind of in that like intercoastal area right now. So not the beach is a little further south, and then yeah, those are there's a race tracks. That's the A train, which goes from the beach to the right to our south, all the way up through Queens and up into Manhattan. But through here, through these kind of like marshlands, through Jamaica Bay, it's coming up north. If you're looking on a map, if you're looking south of Howard Beach, Cross Bay Boulevard is the road that goes south all the way down to the beach. Got another flight just taken off right there. That just took off. Um, just if you look at the map to the right or to the east, you'll see that those elevated tracks going all the way down to the beach also. They must have lit some tires on fire or something over there, because that smoke is gone and it never turned white. So let's see if we got it.
I see it. I see it where you were talking about.
Yeah, it's the service stinks down here. I wish it was better because I'd come here all the time. But it's for visual because even
Right. I'm
sunsets
gonna.
and
Yeah. Let me get off again.
yeah, I'll start driving up towards Howard Beach again, and then I'll shut it down. This is Cross Bay Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll because the service it'll be spotty there. It always is whenever I try to give it a shot. But this is it's a mistakes. No, it's not. It's not
Sure.
No, that's the issue. I can't even hear you.
Yeah, you were binging real bad. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. No,
Yeah,
I
you're
can
cut.
now.
Okay, you were cutting out big time.
Yeah, down there for sure. I'm going back up to the neighborhood, so I'll be able to get back into Howard Beach now.
Okay. I love the bridge
Yeah,
view.
sorry about that.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, I wanna. I don't know how long you were planning on staying on. I mean, I was saying I can go down to the actual beach, but we might deal with just it's only like 5 minutes down south. So
Go
it
ahead.
might break up. I think I even am right now.
You were a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's the tricky thing with going down there. I would love to take you down to the beach, but I feel like that has to be a pre-record. I'll
Yeah,
have to definitely do a
probably.
pre-record like that.
Wow. Andrea, hit the unsubscribe and subscribe again on the bells. That
Someone open your
notification
door.
bell
Oh my
stinks on
god.
this YouTube.
It really does.
Oh,
Let me get into the neighborhood so my service improves.
yeah, yeah.
Still out by the weeds.
Oh,
Alrighty. Look at
sure.
that house. Not bad, right?
No. You kidding me? That's nice. He's even got the gate.
Yeah, there's some
The
houses
gate,
in
the
this
fence.
neighborhood. That's for damn sure. Alrighty, my service should be good now. No back. But
Yeah,
Tommy
yeah, you're
Stiggs, yeah,
good, man.
no. I'll have to almost. I want to see like that's the way I want to do it. And like if I could figure out a way to have a map, do it as a pre-record, kind of edit it, have on the map where I am, I can explain the beaches and like where they are in relation to these different neighborhoods. Because you always hear a neighborhood like Howard Beach, Howard Beach, Howard Beach. Yeah, we're real close to the beach. We're real close to water, but it's not a beachfront property, like or beachfront neighborhood. You have to go down. You have to get through Broad Channel and then down to like Rockaway Beach, Far Rockaway down there, or Coney Island, or Jones Beach. But even I was thinking also, Tommy Stiggs, it came up. I brought it up yesterday in my chat. Like, how do you compare New York and Jersey? Like, you're comparing a little section of a state to its whole state, where like Jersey in comparison to New York has way more beachfront towns and cities. That whole Jersey Shore, those are all actual cities with boardwalks and towns on them. Where here in New York, they're more staggered. Like you have Coney Island, you have here Rockaway Beach, and then Jones Beach, Long Island. But once you get out to Long Island, those aren't like towns. Those are just empty, barren beaches.
Huh.
Yeah, like Long Beach, Long Island, it has a boardwalk, it has restaurants. But once you get east of Long Beach, Long Island, like all of Jones Beach, there's no boardwalk or restaurants. They're just parking lots and beach. That's it.
Wow. And they're for everybody, right? Basically public.
Basically, yeah, they're public beaches, yeah. Yeah, but they're not like beach towns, so to speak, out on Long
Oh,
Island. Like New York
okay.
doesn't have a bunch of beach towns, where Jersey has the Jersey Shore with a bunch of beach towns. You can, rack the names of the towns right off of them, and they're all their individual beachfront towns and neighborhoods.
Okay. Huh. Oh, that would be so much fun with all that beachfront.
I
So,
mean, in my opinion, Long Island, I mean, they got it how they wanted it. Robin Moses designed it that way. Like, he
okay.
didn't want, they wanted parks on the beaches, basically. They're just parking lots. There's the Jones Beach Amphitheater. There's a theater on the beach, which is very cool. But besides that, it's just parking lots and beaches. That's Long Island. when it comes to the beach. Long Beach, on the other hand, is a town. Long Beach is a city, actually, on Long Island that's got a boardwalk. It's got restaurants on the boardwalk, that type of atmosphere. Rockaway Beach, which just south of us is Queens, that's got a boardwalk, that's got restaurants. It's a neighborhood feel. Coney Island in Brooklyn, boardwalk, restaurant, neighborhood feel. But nothing out on Long Island. That's all just empty beaches.
Right, right. Have you ever did Coney Island yet?
I've driven through a few times. I haven't like got out at all, but I've driven through it and then back through it, like kind of showing all the different sights from the street midday. Haven't gone like on the boardwalk or anything like that, but definitely
Right, right.
drove through there a couple of times.
Nice, nice. I love Coney Island. I got to get back there too. I haven't been there since I was a kid.
Now that I know that, good. 'Cause yeah, so I'll
Yeah, man.
in Brooklyn and I see you're on. I'll head in that direction. Try to maybe go through there.
The last time I was there, I was with Dad. Dad brought me there. I think what was it? Oh, yeah, yeah, 79 or 80. Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
79 or 80 when we went. I just lost my grandparents. 81, I think it was. Yeah, 81. And we went to New York for the summer. It was so much fun. I still got my.
TT Rad's giving me a. Let me pull over here. Sorry, go ahead, THEENDU. I'm just going to check the chat out just to make sure I didn't miss anything in there.
I got a beautiful Frank Sinatra drawing, an art drawing that year, and I still have that. I got to show you guys one time. It was by a J.
To,
Wolf.
Tommy Stiggs, Manhattan. Living, if you live in Howard Beach, you are not going to the beach in Manhattan Beach. Manhattan Beach is not a beach itself either. It is, and it's not really. It's kind of just off Coney Island. Manhattan Beach is more known for its neighborhood, like Howard Beach. Manhattan Beach has mansions on it. It's just near Brighton Beach and Coney Island. It has a little beachfront property, but really, if you're from Howard Beach and you're gonna go to the beach, you're either gonna go down Broad Channel into Rockaway Beach, Far Rockaway, Bell Harbor, or out to Long Island or Jersey Shore. But I think that's more Staten Island, Brooklyn people are going Jersey Shore.
Right. Wow. I just can't believe all the different beaches around there.
There are, and most of them are. You wouldn't think like, yeah, Brooklyn has its own beach, Queens has its own beach. So the Bronx has a beach too, but it's technically not on the Atlantic Ocean, but it's Orchard Beach by City Island.
Right.
Westchester beaches aren't technically because it's technically it should be facing it should be on the Atlantic Ocean to be a beach, but there's plenty of beachfront areas to hang out in around here. That's for sure.
Right, right. I used to love going to the beach in Atlantic City. You know the beach in front of all the casinos there
Yep.
off the boardwalk?
Hmm.
I used to love it there. Every time we'd go down to AC or Philadelphia, I'd go right to, the boardwalk, hang out on that beach. It was just so much fun. I'm
Yeah, I'm
wondering if
seeing.
they still got the mall there. The mall in the water.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been there in a long time, to be honest
I
with
know
you.
me neither. BK, I haven't been there since 2000. That was the last time I was there, 22 years ago. So,
Wow.
and it used to be so nice down there, in the 90s. I even went to a couple Miss America pageants when I was down there. It was so much fun. I used to go down for the fights a lot.
Yeah, I know my grandparents would go all the time. My grandfather, they would all the time to the point where I know they were getting free stuff from I think they wound up going with Hard Rock when the Hard Rock opened up new down there. They
Okay.
the sales rep won them over. I think they were Borgata people, and then the Hard Rock opened up and they were calling all the different people trying to win them over, and they switched over to Hard Rock. I think and up until the day my grandmother died, she was friggin' going playing Let It Ride at the Hard Rock in Atlantic City.
We used to stay at the Trump Plaza. That's where our palace was. They gave us everything there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know that they once you spend enough and give them enough business, they take care of you. I know that for sure.
Oh yeah, there used to be a restaurant in there. It used to be called Roberto's. Let me tell you something. Some of the best Italian food you ever wanted to taste.
Oh
They had,
wow.
so, yeah, they had so many different dishes there. You couldn't wait to get to Atlantic City, Trump Plaza, to go eat at Roberto's restaurant. Oh, it was so nice, and you would meet so many stars and fighters there. They would all go there.
It's a shame what happened to Atlantic City. I didn't really get to enjoy it in its heyday, and it kind of just,
Oh man, I'll tell you what, BK, they messed up there. I mean, during the '90s, that place was better than Vegas. That little boardwalk and casino area, man, that was like, I
that's
don't
what
know.
I hear.
Yeah, I mean, it was Stardome. It was like Stardome in there. I gotta when I find it, I can't wait. I gotta look through my stuff. I have a beautiful autograph and a picture with Jake LaMotta.
Oh wow,
My my brother has one with Larry Holmes. I
cool.
have another one with Roberto Duran standing on the boardwalk, and these are all, BK, the click camera shit.
Yeah, 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 like a Polaroid or even you right?
Yeah, yeah, that's all we had, and it was
Yep.
like, and then the best one, the best picture, I met up, not two of the best. I got one after the fight with the Vander Holyfield and George Foreman, the first fight.
Okay.
I have a beautiful picture. He stayed in Caesars that night. We were at Caesars, and it was just beautiful. George
That's
Foreman's
awesome.
crew. Wait, George Foreman's crew had these American flag leather coats on. And it just so happened THEENDU bought one that same week and I wore it down there. They thought I was with the George Foreman camp the whole time I was at the hotel.
Oh wow, that's funny.
When
I'm
Evander
sure you look
Holyfield
like you
seen
fit
me,
right in.
oh yeah, I fit right in. Okay. You know what? The fucking fact that you said that, I love you. My father said the same thing. He goes, yeah, and you look like family too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, second cousin.
yeah, no, I was his third cousin coming in. Oh, but I got a beautiful picture with Evander. Uh, that that night of the fight, I caught a picture. Get ready for this one with Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight.
Wow.
We're down there for
Wow.
that fight, bro. I
That's
gotta
that's
find it.
wow.
I gotta find that picture. It's somewhere lurking in my picture. I have a bin of pictures. And what stinks, it's on a Polaroid. Like you said, the one step they were taking
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah,
You
yeah,
paid
yeah.
you paid the girl $5 and she took a picture of whatever you wanted. That's the pictures we had. I can't believe I didn't lose that friggin' picture this whole time. But yeah, some
That's
of the
funny,
good
TND.
times just going down there, man. Oh,
Yeah, no, I haven't been down there much. Like, it got worse as I got older. So to me, it was never really a big destination spot. There were always certain kids in the neighborhood that always like that was the spot. Like you had to go to the pool party, the Harris pool party. It was the beach, the spot to be at. But it kind of lost its allure as I was growing up, and different places were opening up and different you know areas to go to. I still love. I was just talking about it with my sister because my nephew has a baseball tournament down in Delaware, and it's like in that Ocean City, Maryland area. I love it over in Ocean City, Maryland. I that from Rehoboth Beach down to Bethany Beach, Fenwick Isle, and then you cross over into Maryland and you go into Ocean City, Maryland there. And especially if you love golf, there are the best golf courses right there. And from New York City, from here, you're talking 4.5 hours. Four and a half
oh,
hours to Ocean City, Maryland. And to me, that's a nothing road trip. And that's why I've never even considered like, oh, like with me and my girlfriend now recently, like going to AC, because to me it's like I'll just go to Ocean City, Maryland.
Right, 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 right.
And there's the Ocean City, Jersey, which I know a lot of people go to. On the Jersey Shore, there's an Ocean City, but I've never been to that one. I go to the one in Maryland.
Right, right, right. How about the time we came out of the Caesars hotel? And this is the last story till I get to 1,000 subscribers. We make a left-hand turn instead of going onto the boardwalk. My boy was like, Dean, let's check out the neighborhood. I'm like,
Oh
you
God.
know what happens when you check out the back of this, boardwalk? It was early. It was right before lunch. We take a left. We're on Georgia Avenue.
hmm
This was 1987, 88. Going up the street. The whole, and only from film and documents, the whole Scarfo crew was outside.
Oh wow.
We walked
Cool.
by. It was Nicky. He was there. Leonetti, and who else? That Merlino,
Wow.
one of the old men.
Wow.
We didn't know who the fungu we were talking to.
Right.
We
Right. Right.
we mixed with them like it was bread and butter. Okay. We even seen them having dinner that night at, when you're down there like that, you don't fucking trust nobody. You get with a group of guys that's cool. You don't know nothing like that.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
there was
Exactly.
no TV documentaries, who was who, and this and that back then.
That's
With that,
awesome. That's a cool experience.
I'll
Definitely.
tell you what, my Goomba still remembers that day because he's the one who brought. He goes, "Do you remember that incident?" I said, "You got to be kidding me! That's like gold, dude." You know, I mean, look at that. Look at who we were, chopping it up with
Right.
first. Because the first thing they said, "Where are you guineas from?" Because we walked by, Geepa, hey, hey, they were, oh, just that type shit.
Right. Right. Right.
I didn't even know who we were talking to at first, chopping, hey, we're from there. Oh, oh, really? Oh, but yeah, another good, I'll tell you what,
That's cool.
you could walk out of that door on the boardwalk in Atlantic City and run into somebody. You have no, it's just
Yeah.
amazing. It
Yeah.
is. It's,
That's what's fascinating. That fascinates me with all that stuff too. Just it's so true. You
that,
never know who's who and where they are.
No, no. And like I said, 87, 88. That was still the heyday. That was
Yep,
coming
that's
to the
prime
end of
time.
the heyday. So,
Wow, that's cool.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Look at
very cool.
Gianni seen Crazy Phil too one time. Oh, he was all over the place down there, that guy, when he was on the streets.
Oh, I see Gianni. Yep, crazy film. Yeah, I don't
Yep.
know. Like, I don't know. I don't know the history too well down there with those guys.
Right,
Like I know the main figures, like the one you just mentioned, but I don't like really know. Like I know the history up here, obviously.
right, 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 right. Absolutely. I mean, all my histories, here,
Mhm.
Buffalo, New York, and Philadelphia. That's it.
Which Buffalo, I know nothing about Buffalo with that stuff. Like I know it existed, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even name a name, to be honest with you.
Don't worry, BK. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, man, you're gonna be so educated with Buffalo. You're gonna be like THEENDU. I needed a month to soak that in. But just
Good,
wait, BK.
good.
Oh,
That's
I
the whole
can't
reason
wait.
why I turned on YouTube in the first place was to learn things, right? That's the whole reason why I turned it on was to learn some history.
Listen, I turned it on for all that. Okay,
hmm
this is a new world for THEENDU, and let me tell you something. Wow, what are you gonna do, man? I enjoy all this too.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You
the new
know,
world. When if you ask my daughter and my niece and my nephew and all them, if you ask them what their favorite app is, they're all gonna say YouTube. I swear to God, they all hey look, they love YouTube. Their favorite, so that should tell you something.
I
If the
know.
9, 10, 11 year olds love YouTube, take note.
You're right. I mean, you're right. It's just something else.
Yeah. It is.
and the
It
things we
is.
could do on here. You know, the THEENDU, I was like, I'm gonna die. No one's gonna know nothing. No one's. I'm not gonna eat. You know, but this is all something new. What a door this
It
opened
is.
for me.
It's amazing, and anyone
So
can do it. Anyone can do it. It really is.
anybody,
Yeah, it's true. But the end, do my stomach is now eating itself,
go ahead.
so I'm gonna
Thank you
go.
so
I'm
much.
gonna, I'll start rolling a little. I don't want to completely dox myself. You know what I mean? Or to pull into my driveway.
No,
Not yet. We're
no,
not that
got it.
close yet. We're not that
All right, I'm
close
gonna
yet. You
take.
know what I mean? No, 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 no. I'm not that. It's all
I'm gonna remove you immediately.
right.
I got the
No,
button on remove.
I got a couple of blocks, but yeah, no, thank you. At the end, dude, thank you
Look,
for letting me on. I appreciate it. Letting me
anytime,
talk my crap.
anytime, bro. I'm so glad we're coordinating days better here. This was perfect.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I'll definitely keep an eye out,
Oh
and
no, it's
if
all
it
good.
works out, if I'm on the road, and yeah, for sure. I'm just to do the right thing, to do the right thing. No other reason behind it. That's
Absolutely,
all. That's
absolutely.
all.
You could crash my show anytime, brother.
Awesome. Same with
All
you,
right,
Tiendu. Same thing. Alrighty.
got it, kiddo. All right, you have a
Okay.
good, blessed night. Go eat.
You too. You too. I'll talk to you soon, Tiendu.
Okay,
And
be
chat,
safe.
everyone in the chat, everyone, goodbye.
Thanks for saving the program.
No, no way. See you at the
All
end.
right, he did save the program. Oh, Senority in heaven. What could I tell you? She did save the program today. So did TT. So did everybody else. Gianni. Here's a fast story before I cut out of here today. This is the patience. I don't have the nerves to all of it. I don't have credit. I have one emergency credit card. So one time I got this beautiful credit card with a VIP, the whole 10 yards. It was a King's card they sent me. Like, hang on to it. Spend a little money and, it works up. THEENDU had this card for 2 months. 3 months. One day they made a mistake on it. They charged me fees. They charged me $2. Hang on. They charged me like $2.50, $2.50 fee because they thought my payment was late. Hang on. Because they thought my payment was late. I got the message at work. I was so disgruntled and a maniac about it that when I got home, I shut down the credit card. I paid off the lousy $300 on there, $500 at the time. And I told them to stick the credit card up their ass. The district manager and the manager, they called me back 3 times. Sir, what could we do for you? We did everything we can for you, but except, I said, why don't you put about a $5,000 credit on the card and then say, to this day, I never took that card back. Okay. One mistake. Sometimes that's all it takes is one mistake. I don't know, call it perfection, call it crazy. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, let me see. Gianni, were they sorry they made that mistake with me? All right, everybody. Thank you, Gianni. Boy, you guys, everybody saved this show. TT, oh my God. All right, I'm closing down like I should have earlier. No, everybody, I love you. Thank you for this day. I got out of my shell. I had yous, and I love yous all. I'll see yous in a couple days. Everybody have a blessed night. Thank you.